Hey everybody, this is Yvonne from Woman on a Mission. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I just wanted to come to you guys today and just say hello, and I'm back. I'm going to be doing more and more videos. Today is December the 11th, 2020. Happy holidays to everybody. I pray everybody is doing well. I'm just going to try to keep this one short. I don't want to get into these long, drawn out videos, and hopefully everybody can see me okay. I had to close the blinds. I'm in my office, work from home. But I just wanted to come to you guys and just say, I know that we've been going through a lot everywhere, everyone across the world. And God has just really been whipping me and beating up on me, to do this. I've been coming up with excuses, putting it off. I started the website like back in 2017. I believe it was November 2017, the www.woam.biz. And for some of you that's been following me, I started doing the spotlight, which was an idea that God gave me. He said, give back. A lot of the times there are a lot of people out there who are just getting their businesses started, just like me. I'm an entrepreneur, more so of a healer and a light worker. But a lot of people don't have money, to pay, to have their businesses advertised and things like that. So God had put it on my spirit to do the spotlight, to help to get entrepreneurs out there in front of people, since I had a nice following on Instagram, and that's what I did. And I had to stop doing it because it was really a lot of work, a lot of work. So trying to do that and work a full-time job was just too much. So I'm looking at doing something similar to that again in 2021, so stay tuned. But for right now, God said to me, Yvonne, I need you to do the other part, which is to share your story. Because even during the spotlight, I met a lot of people, and a lot of people were interested in learning more about me and my story. And just like a lot of you all, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot too. I'm just not the type of person to sit down and sit back and go, woe is me. My whole attitude in life has been, hey, stuff happens, there are things that you have no control over, you can't do anything about. You just got to, go with the flow. The things that you can fix and change. The things that you can't, you don't worry about it. It's a lesson. Learn from the lesson and try not to repeat the lesson. And so, all my life, I've always had a lot of people come up to me, come around me, because I've always been the type of person to motivate people, to encourage people, no judgment. Just, people would just flock to me, because of that, because, I could keep them going. So God has really been whooping me, and He's like, this is what I need you to do. And I was like, well, God, what do you want me to say to the people? I mean, I don't know what to say to them. And He was like, just talk. Just tell them about you. Right now, with everything that's going on in the world, they need to hear. They need to hear modern day testimonies. And I'm like, but God, there's so many people. And God was like, don't worry about the other people. There's thousands and thousands of people out on YouTube that have channels that everybody can tune into, millions or trillions of people on the earth, but I'm like, why me, God? What is it that I can do? What is it that I can say, to the people? And He's like, your story, and I got to thinking, like last night I didn't get no sleep because, He was just talking to me and I just couldn't get no sleep. He was giving me ideas, and one of the things that came to my mind was, He used Jesus, right? Jesus sacrificed Himself for us, okay? And we have the Bible, right? And you think about all the stories in the Bible, even though we can relate to them today, that Bible was written over 2,000 years ago. So we need people who are going through right now, who can give their testimony to keep the people, their hope up, their faith up. Someone that is going through something, that you can reach out to and you can touch, and just hearing their story, and you're like, wow, I can see it, I can touch it. It's modern day. It's not in the Bible, but it relates to a story in the Bible. So one of my favorite people when I'm going through something that I like to listen to is Joel Osteen. Oh my gosh, he is the bomb.com. whenever I've gone through things and I'm down, you know, a little low or whatever, I turn on Joel Osteen and he just encourages me. He lifts me up. He keeps me going. Nothing against my pastor. I do have my own pastor. I've been at my church for 21 years. I have my own pastor, but it's just something about Joel Osteen. And some of you know and some of you don't know, back in 2015, you know, I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I never forget when I first found out, you know, I was like, the doctor, when I went and I had the way I found out was I had a mammogram done. And the doctor had saw these nodules in my breast. And he was like, you know, it looks like it's breast cancer and you're going to have a double mastectomy. And I was like, excuse you? Who are you talking to? Because I know you're not talking to me. Because, you know, I don't have no breast cancer, okay? I was like, I told him this, you guys. I was like, I don't care what your little scan, what that show. I just don't care what that shows. I know I don't have any breast cancer. And you have to speak the things that you know, okay? You have to have absolute faith, okay, in what it is that you're speaking and that you're saying and what you believe. And one of the things that really helped me while I was going through that was, I never forget when Joel Osteen gave the testimony about his mom and how she was diagnosed with terminal liver cancer. And she was the same way, bless her heart. She was like, excuse you? No. I don't care what your tests say. I don't have no terminal liver cancer. And so it's very important what's going on up in here, because what you think in here, it comes out your mouth and you're speaking it into existence, okay? So, I mean, it's a lot more to that story. And like I said, again, I don't want to make this video too long. I'll go into it a little bit more later on. There'll be tons of more videos. I want you guys, you know, to subscribe and come back so you can hear about everything. I'm going to tell you about everything, you know, because that's the only way to keep you encouraged and to keep you motivated, especially during these trying times, is to tell my story, you know, and that's what God told me. And another thing he told me last night when I couldn't sleep was, you know, I'm hemming and hawing and going back and forth, and you know, we all do that. Yes, we do. We all do that with God, you know. And I was like, but God, you know, again, what can I say to the people? And one of the things he said to me, he brought to my mind, was that movie. You guys, you know, remember that movie Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner? And I think Ray Liotta was in that movie. And it was about Kevin Costner. I think they were going to be losing their farm or something like that. And, you know, his dad, you know, had passed. And his dad had came to him, you know, like a ghost or whatever. Well, I'm not going to say a ghost, a spirit. He came to him and he kept just telling him, well, a voice came to him. I'm sorry, let me correct it. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, but you guys, you know, those of you who have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. The point of the story is this. He kept hearing the voice, and the voice kept saying to him, if you build it, they will come. And what I got from that message was God was telling me, Yvonne, don't worry about who's coming, who you're going to reach. God is saying, just do it. Just get this thing going. You put it off long enough. Now is the time. This is the perfect time. This is what I created you for. This is all the things that you went through in your life. You know, it was for this. It's come to this point now. So don't worry about it. Just, you started the YouTube channel. You only had 3 or 4 videos out there. So he said, no, now is the time. Just start making the videos. Don't you worry. I will get the people. The people will come to you. There are people out there that need to hear what you have to say. Like I said before, you guys know there's thousands of people on YouTube with their channels, okay? And I'm just, all I could say to God is, you know, nobody's going to watch me. You know, there's so many other people out there that are famous, you know, and everything like that. And God, again, God was saying, Field of Dreams, just get it going. They will come, okay? Trust me. And that's the other part about this. Having absolute faith and trust in God. And for those of you who know God, like I know him, you know, we all go through trials and tribulations. It's just a part of life, okay, on our life journey. But there's a reason for them, okay? And again, like I said before, God will reveal it to you when the time is right. Don't worry about it, you know. Just continue to look to him. He will guide you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. Like his word says, we just have to trust him. And I know sometimes it's not easy to trust God when you're going through. Like I said, I've been through some stuff, you guys. I'm telling you right now, I've been through some stuff. Back in 2018, I was out of a job and I was hospitalized 5 times, 3 times with pneumonia and twice with heart issues where I had that fluid on the heart and I had to have heart surgery. Okay, and let me tell y'all, talk about your faith being tested. Okay, God will put you in a position sometimes where you have no other choice but to trust Him. Okay, so we have plenty of time to get into all of that, and I'll go over all of that and tell you guys in more detail about that situation and some other situations in my life. But I just wanted to get on here today because I promised God that I was going to do this. You know, I was up, I didn't go to bed. I didn't finally fall off to sleep until I think about 3 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, make a long story short, I feel good because, you know, it's more important. Obedience is more important than sacrifice. And so I'm being obedient by getting on here today, December 11th, 2020, with just a little short video just to reintroduce myself to everybody and just to let you guys know that everything is going to be okay. You know, we have to walk by faith and not by sight, okay? And when you get out there and you just do it, you know, stop hemming and hawing like I did and all this madness and carrying on and whatnot, just stop it. Just do it, okay? And some of you who are going to see this video, you're going to be able to relate. And you're going to be able to say, you know what, thank you, God. Thank you for using Yvonne to get that message out to me. That is exactly what I needed to hear at the right time. And just trust in Him, okay? He will put the right people in place. Don't worry about, you know, how you're going to do it and needing a whole lot of money. You don't worry about that, you know. God is your source, and He shall provide all of your resources. When He has an assignment for you, He will provide for you to get that assignment done. So again, thank you all for chiming in. God bless you. Please, you know, click the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I upload videos. What I'm going to do, my goal is to right now just do videos Monday through Friday and have the weekends off to myself, you know, because as an empath, you know, you have to take time to yourself, you know, to recharge, you know. But if you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment box below. Click on the link to follow me on Instagram, my YouTube channel, of course, and my Facebook page. And again, thank you. God bless you. And I pray that this message finds you well. And it is the holiday season. And I know everybody's going through with the corona. You know, I'm praying right now that God will just heal all of those who have corona, okay? Their families, keep them